RC, what do you think the plan should be at quarterback next fall for San Francisco?
San Francisco got to make a dang decision. Like, they can't keep playing double dutch with the quarterback position and being like, oh, Jimmy G gives us a chance to win now, but we can't win big. But, oh, man, Trey's not ready. Like, you can't do that anymore. You moved up in this draft and you drafted Trey Lance. Whether it was the guy you wanted as Kyle Shanahan or not, it's who you got. And you have to go and allow him to play. You have to allow him to grow. And so you got to go against what's safe and go for what can be big. And maybe you fail. Maybe you miss huge, but what you do know is you won't be waiting until the second half hoping that Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't have to throw the football. When you make the decision to draft Trey Lance, you say that at some point Trey Lance is going to get to show you if he is the future. Well, that time is now. You rode Jimmy G this entire season, which was Trey Lance's rookie season, and you basically wasted it. Now it's time to give the young gunner an opportunity to get under center and see what Kyle Shanahan can do. This genius Einstein playmaking and play-creating coach with a young, talented dude like Trey Lance.
I think when it comes to the quarterback spot, the 49ers have 4 questions to ask themselves. Number 1, do they think they're still in a championship window as a football team? Because they are. Okay, do they believe they are going forward? The second thing is this. Do they think that Trey Lance can develop without playing? And that's the hard question for them to answer, and I don't think they can. Because if we look at some of the younger players like Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Joe Burrow that we're watching now, Justin Herbert, we have watched those guys get a lot better because they are playing. Has it been a seamless process? No. But they've gotten better. No. So they got to ask if those guys can, or if Trey Lance can while sitting on the bench. We got to remember that going into the league, Trey Lance had thrown the least amount of college passes for a first-round quarterback in the last 40 years. This young man needs to play football to get better at playing football. And so that's where they have to kind of figure out what his development is. And I think the last question is this. Do they believe that Jimmy Garoppolo's value is going to be any higher than it is right now? I understand he faltered down the stretch and whatnot, and he's been in the NFC Championship 2 out of the last 3 years. That's got to carry some weight for something. He's going to have to bring value to your organization at some point. I don't think it's going to be any higher than it is now.
Very, very logical by my brothers, okay? But as simple as I can say it, go get Aaron Rodgers, all right? Go get him. Figure out how to get him and win a Super Bowl. Like, we can make this difficult, and we can talk about Trey Lance and his development. I ain't worried about Trey Lance's development if I can go get Aaron Rodgers. And we know that I'm not talking about a roller coaster. I have just made it very simple and plain to all of y'all what the San Francisco 49ers should do. Okay? Because Matthew Stafford's still going to be in L.A. if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. He will still be there with a lot of talent. If you're the San Francisco 49ers, and to Ryan's point, if you don't want Jimmy Garoppolo to throw a pass and you don't want that fear to come to fruition, go try to get 12. I've been saying this. A lot of people have been saying this. It's the most simplistic way for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan to go win a damn Super Bowl.
I love the idea. The only thing I would say is think about all they traded away to get up to that 3 pick to draft Trey Lance last year.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, I know. Okay, got it. All right.
Let Aaron
Reality is we're going to be talking about this a whole lot more.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.